but you let go of the right people, you keep chasing the wrong people, you keep chasing the wrong job, you keep chasing the wrong investments, you keep chasing the wrong friends, then the Zodiac will keep giving you signs, but Zodiac will also not come to your help, come to your rescue when you most need it. Hello, namaskar and adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel, Astro Assurance. Many a times when people get in touch with me, one of the things that I see in some people's horoscopes is a recurring cycle. I've already done a video on that sometimes we may run into some recurring cycles again and again, where we may get into similar kind of relations, we may get into similar kind of situations at our jobs, we may meet similar kinds of people, for example, in a business also. So when such recurring cycles happen, then there is a karmic signal which is given to us. There may be a karmic debt which is also supposed to be paid off, especially in relationships. And I'm doing this video because I find that many times we are not able to identify the signals, the signs that the Zodiac keeps giving to us. It is not only about cycles that we run into. Cycles that we run into maybe because we need to pay off a karmic debt. We need to follow a certain karma. So we get in touch with similar kinds of people again and again, similar kinds of relationships again and again, because there is a karmic debt to be paid off. There is a karma that we need to live. However, the Zodiac keeps sending us different signs also, different signals also. Sometimes reminding us, sometimes warning us, sometimes preparing us for some situations which are going to come by, some relations which may about to happen, some challenges which may come by to us. And so these signs are important for us to gauge. And sometimes even when we think that there may be something in this situation, this dream, this feeling of deja vu or similar patterns in our relationships or in a career, yet we tend to ignore them, or we tend to not give them enough importance, or sometimes we feel that it may be just coincidence that similar dream has come to me or similar pattern of things has happened to me. So, and many times the most important thing that I find is that we miss signs in relationships. There are so many people who approach me and I tell them that there is a certain pattern, and when a pattern seems to be breaking, understand that the pattern is about to break. Use that breaking of pattern to get into a good relationship. Hold the hand of a person who is wise, who is mature, who is ready to go the long distance. Always don't try to get into how beautiful the person will be, how tall the person will be, what kind of personality the person will have, what kind of riches the person may have. I'm tired when similar questions come to me in the consultation. I'm okay when these are part of the other questions that you ask. For example, will we be able to have a stable, long relationship? Will we be able to get along well? Will we be able to keep each other happy? Will there be peace and tranquility in the home? Will there be harmony in the household? Will there be trouble which breaks up again and again? These are more important questions. These are more pertinent questions. I've also seen sometimes partners refuse to get into a relationship when the other person is ready to go long distance. I know people who are ready to go to drop their careers, drop their places of even their countries where they live in, to travel to another place, to be with somebody, to make the people's life happy, yet they have run into a roadblock. So when this happens, then you lose an opportunity given to you by the Zodiac. Don't do that. Learn to read the signs, the signals that the Zodiac gives you. I want to bring up some ways that the Zodiac gives you signs, signals, through a certain pattern that the Zodiac will give you for you to be able to identify. For example, a sense of deja vu, that I've been here before, or it seems that I've done that before. This is an incomplete karmic thread to either the location, the situation, the person, or the challenge. For example, if you go to a location and you feel a sense of deja vu, that it seems as if I have been here before, and in your memory you have never come to that place, maybe never gone to the country, never even brought up in a discussion, then there may be a karmic thread because of which you have landed in a faraway distance place, at a historical place, at a cultural event in a different country. There is a karmic thread, why that has happened, and try and see if you can make some sense out of it. If there is no sense that you can make out of it, then Maybe in the community which you have gone, maybe there is a karmic thread. There may be a karmic debt you need to pay off. Take care of the surrounding community. If you have gone to a historical place and you have a sense of deja vu, whichever community is in the vicinity, help to give some funds to the community, to its upkeep. In some way, donate to the upkeep of the community, because there may be a karmic thread that you're bound to that community by, or there is a karmic debt you need to pay off. If it's a challenge that you have gone into and you face similar challenges, for example, you keep running into a-hole bosses, those bosses who make you feel like shit and make you feel as if you are the scum of the earth, they treat you very bad, and you find every now and then you get into similar bosses, similar superiors at work. There is again a karmic thread that you may be tied to such people. You may be owing a karmic debt to such people, maybe to that person in your earlier innings, or there is a karma which is you need to pay off. One of them is that the zodiac may be testing your patience with authority figures in terms of your commitment, your loyalty. So here, keep your patience. No need to get into fights. I know of somebody who keeps calling me, and I keep telling that person, this is your karmic debt. You will keep getting into problems with your authority figures. And the person keeps telling me it's very difficult for the person to keep away from getting into arguments or fights, or not to keep his or her temper or temperamental attitude in control. So keep your patience, because this may be testing times. If you're not able to do that, which the zodiac is giving you, asking you to keep your patience, keep your peace, and if you're not able to do that, then you will face the consequences sooner than later, and you will be facing the repercussions sooner than later, and then you will get to know. Then you realize that the zodiac was trying to tell me to keep my peace, to keep harmony. There may be a karmic debt to pay off. I didn't listen, so I am the only one to blame, rather than my supervisors, rather than the management. Sometimes we get recurring dreams. I've already done a video also on why recurring numbers happen to us in our lives. Sometimes recurring dreams happen to us in our lives. One of the reason why recurring dreams happen to us, especially of some places, some situations, some people, or some challenges that we are going through in the dream. For example, being killed in the dream, losing money, feeling lost, sometimes doing some tasks which may be dirty, running away from something in fear, feeling a sense of loss. All of these will be a reminder to you. If it's a pattern, the dream is occurring again and again, it's a reminder or it's a warning that be prepared, something may be in the offing. So be prepared, be careful. For example, if you find that you may be harmed in a certain way, then be careful when you're driving, be careful in your diet, be careful when you're going to a new place, be careful when you're going to swim, for example, or you're on a boat, or you're on a body of water, or if you're handling maybe dangerous appliances, or you usually get into dangerous situations at work. If it's about the person that you have repeated dreams, then there is a karmic thread that you're tied to the person. Try to pay off the karmic thread and see what it is. If it's about a certain relationship, then in your relationship, keep peace in that relationship. For example, if you see a elder person again and again in your dream, then whoever is older or elder in your relationship in your current life, parents or aunts, so whoever is older than you, try to keep peace there, try to serve them there, because it may be a reminder that your karmic debt, the karmic thread you're tied is to old people, elderly people, and there may be a karmic debt that you need to pay off to them. Or if you run into similar situations, for example, a friend who keeps borrowing money from you, never returns. Maybe there are different kinds of people who always borrow money, and whenever you lend your money, it doesn't come back to you. A friend who is not able to keep your secrets, or you never seem to be getting credit at work. Somebody or the other seems to upstage you, take credit for your work. So if you're getting into similar patterns, the zodiac is telling you, one, stand up and stand up for yourself. Say no. Learn to say no. Develop a spine. Learn to fight. Especially with such people, usually you will find that either their sun or their Mars is weak in your horoscopes. Or sometimes, especially with friends, it could also mean either Mercury or Moon also may be in a spot of bother in your horoscope, because of which you don't have the emotional strength to face up to that friend or to that relationship, whichever you are into. Or if you get into similar kinds of partners again and again, same temperamental one, same egoistic ones, or same ones who some way or the other bothering you, then learn that maybe there is a karmic thread that you are tied to, where you need to control your own ego. Maybe you need to control and be more humble, because of which you are running into egoistic people again and again. The zodiac is telling you, trying to warn you that this is a chance for you to redeem yourself, to be yourself humble. Whether you keep the relationship or not is a separate thing, but you need to yourself work on your ability to keep your ego aside, to keep your peace, to be humble when you deal with people. If you find sometimes that your investments don't seem to work, the assets that you're trying to buy, a house that you're trying to buy again and again runs into failure, then it means that maybe assets, tangible assets, may not be the ones for you. Maybe a long-term investments that you may be able to put in over a period of time may be able to get you better gains. If such a thing happens, then look into your 5th house, look into your 5th lord, look into your Jupiter, look into your Venus, which is not allowing you to make assets. And if you run into similar challenges at your workplace, in your job, similar kinds of situations, similar kinds of projects, and failure after failure, roadblock after roadblock, then there may be a signal from the zodiac to do something different. I know somebody who was working in a certain organization, and the person tried the level best, put in a lot of hard work, but somehow the road ahead seemed to be getting into some or the other problems, obstacles. When I looked at his chart, and I then advised him to do or get into his own business rather than do his career. And so he put away some savings, took a chance, took a sabbatical from work, started his own business. For the first 6-7 months he ran into some challenges, but slowly the challenges as if automatically seemed to fall by the wayside, almost as if by an invisible hand he was getting help, and slowly his business started to prosper. And then he found that he was able to earn 4 times, 5 times within a span of 2 years in his business, which he was not able to do in his career, even after giving almost 3 decades in his career. So friends, understand these signs, these signals that zodiac gives you, whether in a relationship or through dreams or through a sense of deja vu that you feel, or challenges at work, or problems with the supervisors, challenges in investment, challenges with your temper, challenges with your ego. Only when you are able to control that facet of life which has been your most troublesome one, which is the one sign that the zodiac is giving you to wake up and smell the coffee. If you are not able to do that, you hold on to your ego, you hold on to your pride, you keep trusting the wrong kind of people, you don't know who is more dependable, you don't have the capability to identify the right people in your life, but you let go of the right people, you keep chasing the wrong people, you keep chasing the wrong job, you keep chasing the wrong investments, you keep chasing the wrong friends, then the zodiac will keep giving you signs, but zodiac will also not come to your help, come to your rescue when you most need it. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Until some other time with some other video, this is your friend, astrologer and guide Irfan, signing off. Ciao.